Hi, welcome back to EducateTube.com. My name is Ski, your host. In this video, I'll be showing you how to use your smartphone and convert that into a studio camera. Currently, I'm using my Sony a5000 with my Ninja 2 as my studio camera. Now, I have other cams that I also use for a studio camera, but I want to simplify and use the cheapest technology to make a studio camera. So I thought everybody owns a smartphone, so they should be able to do this. I'll show you what tools you need in order to get started. Let's talk about it. All right, so you have this smartphone and you want to convert into a studio camera. What I mean by studio camera is that you're in your office or in your room and you want to film yourself. You want to make it really good quality. Well, your smartphone can do the job as long as it's, having a pretty decent camera. I have LG ThinQ, I think it's G8X ThinQ smartphone. It's okay, it's not the best, it's not the worst, but it can do the job. So what you want to do, of course, is activate your camera, and then you want to switch to the front camera so you can see yourself. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Everybody do that. The question is, how do you stabilize it? Well, I have this ring light, as you can see here. This ring light has a smartphone holder as well, but I also purchased a small portable tripod, as you can see here, which is hooking up to the ring light. Now, what I do next, of course, is to let the ring light be powered by a lithium pack battery. So that's what I did. So I'm allowed to, for example, turn on the light. And one thing about this ring light, it can be very bright, or I can tune it down. Okay? So light is so important when you're doing studio camera, and because your smartphone requires a lot of light because of the small sensors, so you want to make sure that you have some kind of light, like a ring light, that gives a lot of light to your room setting. That is so important. I think light is most important if you're using your smartphone as your studio camera. So make sure you purchase this type of lighting system, or any type of light that will kind of make your face and your body glow, and there will give you less noise in the background. So important to invest in good lighting. So this one cost me less than 20 bucks, okay? I believe it's around 20, 25 bucks. I can't remember. It was from online store. Okay, so what we want to do next is to put the smartphone on to the middle of the ring light. Now, notice how it's hold up together pretty good, because the clip-on for the smartphone is decent, right? So you can see that, not bad. So then what you want to do next is you can, as you can see here, I can see myself, and I'm gonna try to film myself, and I can adjust the different lighting system too. Like I can make it a different color of the light, so I can change the Kelvin lighting. Let me see if I can do that. There we go. So it can be blue, it could be orangey, it can be white. So depending on the mood I want, I'll keep it to white and it's toned down, so it's not as bright. And then what I do next, there's cameras right there on the far left at the front camera. Then I rotate my smartphone. Now, depending on how I want to position my camera, right? So if I want my camera to be like landscape, that's what I would do, like this. But if I want it to be more like horizontal, I could do that as well. Rotate it so it'll be horizontal. But I like to film it in the landscape mode like this. I'm gonna switch over to the camera, by the way. Let's do that. Oh, another thing I forgot to tell you is that you need a decent microphone. Lav mic is the best for recording your audio into your smartphone. Okay, so the smartphone do have a pretty decent mic built in, but to be more reliable, you should use lav mic, because then you can move away from the camera, further away. Now make sure that the lav mic has a long cord. This one, the DAT lav mic that I have, is about 5 meters long, which I don't think I need that long, but it's good to know that I can actually walk around up to 5 meters, and then the smartphone can record me. Okay, let's do that. I'll hook up this lav mic to the camera, and then I'll clip on the lav to my, let's see, hopefully I don't interfere with my other lav mic. Now I have two. There we go. Yeah, that's good. And then, as you can see, this is what it looks like, okay? So lav mic goes to the smartphone. Now I can record myself. I'm going to switch over now and I'll show you. Okay, let's do that right now. All right, so now I switched over to my smartphone. As you can see, the lighting is really good. I like the light that's coming from the ring, just enough. Now, if I want it to be more brighter, I can adjust that too. Let me see. With my light intensifier, I can bring it up. There we go. Okay. Okay, that I could do that. Or I can even, like I said, I can change it more blue or orangey. I don't like the orange too much. I'm going to change it to white. There we go. White light. And then I can bring down the intensity. There we go. And that looks pretty good. Okay, so we'll leave it like that. So that's how you go about recording with your smartphone. This is now a studio camera. Make sure you have a good mic system. That's very important. And good lighting system, like I'm using a ring light. And have ability to hold the smartphone in a position that is really stable. The one thing I like about the smartphone is that it has a very good stabilizer. So when you're walking around with the smartphone, there is this software-based stabilizer that will keep the image from shaking too much. I think this software in the smartphone is better than the camera itself, okay? So the camera doesn't really do a great job for stabilizing. Some camera only have the lens as a stabilizer, which is not very good. And even when they do have their own, like the Sony one, is not great at all. All right. So yeah, so that's how you do it. So you have the smartphone connected to a smartphone holder. You have a ring light. You have a audio system, lav mic connected to it, and you're ready to go. This is a great way to record your YouTube videos using a smartphone. Now it's your Studio A camera. So yeah, so you don't need to spend too much money. If you look at it, it only cost me $20 or $25 for the ring light. And the portable tripods is probably another 10, 15 bucks. And then you have lav mic, which can be quite expensive depending on the type you have. The longer wire, this one cost me around $30. So you look at an entire thing, it shouldn't cost you more than $80 and get your smartphone ready. It's better than, of course, buying a new camera system and you're gonna spend close to $1,000. $80 versus $1,000, you can see the difference. And you can get started doing a lot of YouTube videos. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, don't forget to subscribe as well. Bye.